With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra, God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With our sweat and blood, every breath of our life.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Eyewitness Chat, where we bring you factual information about the happenings in Anambra State. They say health is wealth, and today we'll be talking with the Executive Secretary, Anambra State Health Insurance Agency, Dr. Simeon Onyemaichi, and I'm Ifunaya Amafli. Do join us. It's a pleasure being with you, Dr. Simeon. So let's start with the fundamental question. What's ASHIA all about when we talk about the Health Insurance Agency?
Thank you, Ifunaya. ASHIA is Anambra State Health Insurance Agency, as you had rightly said in your introduction. Anambra State Health Insurance Agency, I would like to define it clearly as an avenue to bring quality health care to the doorstep of everybody who resides in Anambra, and to make such quality health care affordable, accessible, and equitably distributed everywhere in Anambra, such that the son of a peasant will be able to afford similar quality of health care as the billionaire who resides somewhere in Onitsha or in Nnewi or even in Lagos. And that's a pillar of trust of His Excellency Chief Willie Obiano. So His Excellency, coming on board, decided to do something that will outlive him, not just thinking about the present, because accolades won't mean anything to him.
Absolutely.
For him, he's gone ahead. This is not a policy statement of government. He has done the primary thing which usually is missing in most of the policies people put up for government. His Excellency Chief Willie Obiano has ensured that there is a law setting up an agency to implement Anambra State Health Insurance Scheme in a manner that will be sustainable, whether His Excellency Chief Willie Obiano remains governor or he completes his tenure and leaves. It's established.
That was actually one of the reasons, one of the things that led to my thinking to now sponsor the health insurance bill. That means that every month you pay a small premium that will now guarantee you access to affordable care in Anambra State. There will be no issue or problems of maybe when someone is sick, you go to the hospital and the doctor or the hospital will ask you to put a deposit of, let's say, 200,000 or 1 million, depending on the condition. Once you have that health insurance card and you get to your hospital, assigned hospital, once you show the card, treatment will start immediately.
You talked about quality health care for all, and I assume that certain hospitals will be accredited before they are qualified for the health insurance scheme.
Yeah.
So let's ask, what kind of hospitals are accredited? Is it only government hospitals, private hospitals, and how many thus far have been accredited?
Yeah, thank you. At this point, we have accredited over 260 health facilities,
Okay.
both public and private, providing services under the Anambra State Health Insurance Scheme. It will interest you to note that there's no local government in Anambra, no matter how remote it may be, that does not have up to 4 healthcare facilities, both public and private, implementing the scheme. As far as Nzam, we have a healthcare facility providing services. As far as Umunze, there's a healthcare facility. As up there remote as Amanuki, there's a healthcare facility. Going down to Odekwe, there's a healthcare facility. Across the state, up there in Ihian towards the Amoka axis. The state is actually saturated, so this is not a thing of the urban areas.
So it's reaching
Everybody.
Yeah.
The over 260 facilities, we have our checklist for accreditation, adopted and adapted from what the National Health Insurance Scheme is doing, which we have used to accredit these facilities. The implementing scheme, it will interest you to know that all the major missionary hospitals in Anambra State are on board our scheme. It will also interest you to know that the 36 general hospitals the state government currently have are on board the scheme.
Because they're government hospitals, or because
not because they are government hospitals, because they have met the accreditation criteria.
Okay.
We didn't bring all of them on board at the same time. It was a phased approach.
Anambra Health Insurance Agency, because most of their beneficiaries registered with us. So we have quite a number of enrollees in this establishment. And since they started, they've been accessing care from here. And it's been a seamless relationship. They come in, you treat them, they go. And I mean, there's so many people are actually wanting. Somebody met me the other day, hey, if I knew, I would have registered here. I'm like, don't worry, in the next 6 months, you can afford to switch over.
Now, all of the major private hospitals you know in town, in the state, are on board our scheme. So, it is a scheme that has ensured that there is equitable distribution of healthcare facilities across, accredited to meet basic minimum standards, and not just going for a one-off accreditation for them. That was the onboarding accreditation. It will interest you to know that as we speak now, my team is out. They are somewhere around the Onitsha axis, monitoring what is going on in facilities. Yesterday, they were somewhere around the Nnewi axis to do monitoring for about 6 different hospitals. So we are regularly going there without notice to ensure that, yes, whatever quality that we met on ground, whatever standards we met on ground when we brought them on board during the accreditation process is maintained. So all hospitals within the scheme are aware that we could come for spot checks at any time. That's the beauty of it for me. That way you must maintain your standards. So when we say quality health care under the scheme in over 260 facilities, we have accredited, and we are sure that with the quality assessment that we do regularly, they are keeping to standards.
It's a noble initiative by the state. We are so grateful to the governor, Akpokue Bulubulu of Anambra State. And we're also so grateful to the Secretary General, Onyemechi, for relentless efforts he's making to see that these new initiatives really working properly. And we are having a good time with them because it's something new. It's still on the making stage, but we are grateful for the noble idea. And a lot of people have benefited from such a noble idea, and which is really going to make the state #1 in the whole country.
I have to use this opportunity to thank the Anambra State government for really introducing this particular policy into the health system. Since the introduction of this particular policy, at least I know, when you have a pregnant woman in labor, you know, most of the time there will be a situation where the woman will not be able to deliver vaginally. The only option remaining is cesarean section. But you will see people that will reject the cesarean section. Not that they don't want to go through the cesarean section, but because they don't have money. So since they started this package, at least I have had some cases of cesarean sections sponsored by ASHIA. Cesarean section that ordinarily you won't get anything less than 120,000 anywhere in Oka here. But I've had cases where the patient under ASHIA had cesarean section here and paid something less than 10,000 naira. It's surprising. I was saying, is this thing really true in Anambra State here?
With all our heart. we pray and ask. God bless Anambra. God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only